Hi there, this is Kathleen with Apricot Tree Planning, and I wanted to visit with you guys today a little bit and tell you about some new releases and kind of share some storage ideas that I've been working with. I've been super frustrated the last couple of days, and YouTube has been giving me fits uploading. So I had a plan with me that I had done where I kind of went over a couple of these things. So if I end up finally getting that one uploaded, you'll have to forgive that there's a little bit of a repeat here. But I wanted to share with you guys this cute little box here. I got this at Dollar General at half price, and even at full price it was a good deal because it was only $3.50. But it fits washi really well. So I went back and I got a couple more. But I got them at half price, so it was only $1.75 for these boxes, and I was able to separate out my washi and kind of have it a little bit sorted. And the coolest part is there's room to buy more washi, which makes me super happy. So I kind of have these as blues and greens in this one, pinks, oranges, and reds, plus my little sparklies and foils. There, these are my skinny washies and florals, and then I have a couple of smaller ones. These guys were also half off, and this one looks different because it's black and white, so I just put all the black and white washi in there. And this might be getting too close, so excuse me. I'm going to move that out. And then this one are the ones that are kind of specific to a holiday, and then I have another small one that's just all Christmas. So anyway, they fit really well in a little cubby that I have by my desk, and I'm gonna make a little label for the sides. But I wanted to share that with you, and then I also wanted to show you kind of how I'm doing my stickers, because when I do a plan with me, I don't flip through the Mambi books to find my stickers. I actually have mine set up. This is a basket that I was using. I have them in a different basket, but I'm kind of using that with my tripod. Don't ask. It's a little crazy. But anyhow, I took all the sheets out. These aren't even Mambi ones, but well, this one is. I took all the sheets off the Mambi ones and I put them in these little short page protectors, and then I kind of grouped them. So you know how you end up with some that are just a sheet with nothing but quotes on them, or you end up one with you know, just the to-do flags and things like that. So I kind of grouped them with like themes. So I have one that's kind of all food related, that's got the what's for dinner and pizza stickers and all that sort of thing on there. I stuck those all together. So without these guys, I have them all together in one area because I love using these in my mini. So they're the recollection stickers, but they're really small and they're just a nice scale for the mini. But then, let me pull out, like these are all kind of these little today text boxes. So if I pulled these out, I have almost all of them have some sort of long text box. Then I have a few that are just like all the full boxes that are just decorative full boxes. So when I have a week that I'm just not using like one of my kits or something that I've purchased on Etsy and I'm just kind of using up my Mambi stuff, I go to these. So just wanted to share that with you. And that little white container, that was something I got at Dollar General way back, and I had all my washi just kind of thrown in there. So going to this other system of using the little jewelry boxes is really nice because you really get to see them all. So moving on to new releases, I have 3 kits that I'm putting out this week. Super excited. It's been really fun to feel productive because when I was doing school, I was just so limited on how much time I had to do design and then get the listings up. So now I feel like I've got just a lot more time. Not all of it's freed up the way I wish, but I do have a lot more time than I did. So this first kit I'm going to show you here is called, I think I'm going to call it Summer Strawberries. And it just has all these sweet pinks and this kind of deepy tealy color. And even though I did a raspberry kit already, I couldn't leave strawberries out because, I don't know, they're just kind of the harbinger of summer. So anyway, I hope you'll like it. I did do 2 quote boxes. This first one says, "Through the long days of summer, where the air was sweet as a perfume, we walked through the golden meadows and danced by the light of the moon." And that's from Blackmore's Night. And I changed up a couple of things on the formatting, and I really like the improvements. So I went away from having these curved, which added some space, especially to the pages that have lots of little elements. And then I also changed up how I did the scallops. So they're a little wider now. They're more of a quarter box than just a little header strip. So I think that makes them a lot more functional, and hopefully you'll like them. And then most of my half boxes have, in this kit anyway, have like a little stitching line, which I think is really sweet. So there's 2 pages with all the full boxes, half boxes, and quarter boxes here. I'm showing you the Happy Planner Classic version of this, but all the kits have a classic, a mini, and a big Happy Planner version. And then I also have an Erin Condren size version. And I'll show you this kit actually made up in the Recollection Spiral Bound planner, which is close to it has the Erin Condren kit on it. So the only bummer about showing it to you in the Happy Planner size is that you don't get to see as much washi as when I print them up in the bigger ones, but I'll show you on that other kit, or on the mock-up that I did what the wider washi looks like. So, and then this is your full box checklist, and I left some room here that you could write in to do, or use a header right there without taking up space above it. You can change this up really easy if you need to then. I mean, this can become too clean, or any of those things that you like it to be. Errands to run, work schedule, whatever you like. And then here are the to-do strips and some quarter boxes, a couple of habit trackers, and some detailed icons. Now, something really special about this kit that I love, and I hope to bring it into others, is I mimicked this cute eyelet that I put on the full boxes. I made some little strips that can be used, and they're colored, and when you peel them off, they're detailed. Isn't that so cute? I just love it. I wanted to put it on all of them, but that didn't seem appropriate for the other kits, so but you'll see this again because I really like it. So there's 6 of those total, and then this is, look how pretty that looks. I love plaid. And I am not a huge pink girl, but this pink just makes me happy. And then this page, I did change up the icons, and there are more icons, and I think they'll be a lot more functional. And you still have your four of the 3 box checklists: solid washi, patterned washi, pretty weekend banner, a couple little cancel, life got in the way things, some long, you end up with 2 of these long strip flags. And then here's all your deco, this cute little guy that you can write on. I'm trying to add him into more. And then you've got your headers. And this one's a miscellaneous one that has top priority this week, to go, to buy, next week, to clean, and remember. And then your today and to-dos. And then you have your weekly list there that you can use for meals or your work schedule or workout schedule, however that functions well in your life. I use these in my sidebar quite a lot. And then these are the add-ons. So you have your time diamonds here, and these look really, really cute in the planner. I'll show you in the mock-up here in just a moment. But they are little time diamonds. They go from 1 o'clock to 12:30 in half-hour increments, and they're just really cute when you have a certain time you've got to do something, and you end up kind of layering them around, and they look adorable. So there's those, and you can get those separate if you just want the time diamonds. That's an option. And then you've got your date covers. And then I did some reformatting on the littles page, added a few more littles to it, and I think this works out really well. It's a little more simplified, a little more organized, but you have your TV and your meals, some home things, some camera things, some little appointment things, mail, phone, some little computer guys, some hearts, and a little Etsy, a little Instagram, 2 like credit card ones. This one's just a little ribbon flag at, which works well for having to send off email or be someplace at a certain time and place. Some exclamation points, and then these little like celebration banners I think are really cute. So that is summer strawberries. So my theme still is summer because I'm just really super excited that it's getting warmer, because it's been like a long cold spring here. So this one I love. I've always loved blue, white, and yellow together. They're just, oh, I'm sorry. Hang on, before we go on to that one, I wanted to show you this one made up. Kept saying I was going to show you, and then I didn't show you. So this is what the summer strawberries looks kind of in a mock makeup one. So I think it is so cute. So here's like the whiter washi, and I just put the weekend banner down at the bottom because I filled it all up. I used I put as many stickers on this as I could, but you get the idea. There's a few things that were tweaked just a little bit, but for the most part this is exactly the kit as it is going to be in the store. Look how cute the little lacy guys look. I think they turned out just darling. And anyway, I hope you like that. Here's some of the date diamonds. They're not date diamonds, time diamonds in action. And then I've got those on the other mock-up I have for you. And if you ever get to see a plan with me, I've been using them in my planning stuff because I do sell these separate in just kind of a color theme. So check that out too on the store if you're just wanting to try out a small sheet of those. I think they're really cute. Okay, so here is the beautiful blue and white and yellow theme of lemons. This kind of Mediterranean feel. I love it. My husband and I were stationed for 4 years in Italy, and so this is just like, oh, takes me back. So, although I don't ever remember any blue flowers in window boxes. Lots of geraniums though. I love geraniums. They actually keep away mosquitoes. We didn't have any screens on our windows, so the geraniums were awesome. So there's that. And I only did 1 quote box on this one, and that's La Belle Vita, the beautiful life. And I think that's one of the fun things about doing planners this way, is you get to make your crazy life beautiful in a physical representation. Sometimes it doesn't feel beautiful, but it looks lovely. So there we go. And then here's the washi. And here's the full check boxes, the flags. And then I just did this kind of fun, almost a medallion shape for some quarter boxes. There's just 4 of them. So, because of the little humpity hump in the middle, oh, it didn't quite fit 6. But anyway, I think they're kind of fun. Then you got a couple of habit trackers and the icons there. Really, really pretty. What I like to do, and I did a video about this, and I'll try to link it below, but if you're judicious with your full boxes, you can get 2 weeks out of a kit so easily, because you can take and do like 2 or 3 of the full boxes and then put like just the flags with it, and then on another week do the other bit of the full boxes and put these with it, and you've got that beautiful theme over again. Just kind of used sparingly so that you can pull it off. Anyway, that's my take on how to, you know, make the Etsy kits work for you to where you don't feel like, wow, did I spend that much on just one kit? Well, you might have, but you may have used it for 3 or 4 weeks because you used all the bits throughout several spreads. So here's the 3 checklist boxes and the cute icons, solid and patterned washies, really pretty weekend banner, some cancel strips. Here's your headers and the deco, really pretty deco, and again this cute little medallion there that you can use for taking notes and such. Here are the time dots, time diamonds. I think these turned out really cute because you got kind of this greeny yellow and then an orangey and then a true yellow, and then we've got this kind of sweet orangey color for the date covers, and then here are the pretty littles. I'm not a big user of littles, so I really like being able to have these as an add-on because it does keep the kit cost down a little bit if not having to print up this other page. But I really like how this is kind of model-y in here. It's not a solid. It's got some darkers and lighter bits. So there we go. And then my last kit is kind of a Western theme. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my dog. She must have seen somebody going by a window upstairs. My last kit is kind of a Western theme, and you may have noticed, like in my shop, I have a lot of things that are LDS, which is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and we're sometimes known as Mormons. And one of our kind of fun holiday tradition things is Pioneer Day, and that is July 24th, and that's when the church members who moved with Brigham Young out west, when they had established where they would be settling, when he said this is the place. And so it's a big thing in Utah on that day, and I would guess that probably in other areas like Idaho and Arizona and stuff probably have their own celebrations where there's you know, bigger communities of LDS people. I've always lived in Ohio, so we had small celebrations just on the ward level. But anyhow, I thought this would be really fun to commemorate that week. And the fun part is that, yes, I put the words here, Blessed Honored Pioneer, and on this sheet it says all is well, all is well. But, and those are from hymns that we sing. But anyway, it also has some really pretty kind of fallish colors, so that if you didn't use the whole kit up right away, you would certainly have a really pretty fall kit for, you know, coming up in September, October timeframe. So anyhow, these are the full boxes, half boxes, and the scalloped quarter boxes. And so this beautiful mountain is then part of the washi here. And this is really, really pretty in the thicker washi for the Erin Condren size. It's a little hard to represent in the skinnier Happy Planner size, but hopefully you'll get an idea. And I do have a mock-up of this. I'll show you here in just a moment. So then just kind of went back to my regular quarter boxes for this kit. You have your to-do flags, and then this is what the full looks like. The full box checklist. And then going on to this page kind of gives you an idea of what it'd look like if you did all of those together. I mean, it's kind of a neat little neutral palette. And this is kind of a sweet little almost quilt effect. And then this page has your 3 check boxes, little half ones. I love these. I use these in the sidebar, and I use these when I'm running around. I also use them in my mini when I haven't used them in my classic. So, and then we've got the icons. One thing I was going to point out is I have 2 icons on here that will be switching out for the winter, because I have a lawnmower and I have a grill. And I thought those were kind of fun to put on for these summer kits, because we do a lot of cookouts and we always are mowing the grass. So, oh, and this banner is really, really cute. So I wanted something Western, but I didn't really want it to be cowboy per se, because that's not what the Mormon pioneers were. But even though I'm not from out west, I do love and honor those pioneers. They were amazing, amazing people of faith. And so we've got a little bit of the deco here, and then more of the deco here, and you've got a little Happy Pioneer Day here, and a couple of the kits I've started to just put a little church one here, just because I'm always looking for something to put on my Sunday for church, and I don't really have that many of them in other kits, so I thought I could just put one on these, and that would be cool. And then it's got some really pretty flowers, a couple little cactuses, this little covered wagon, and there's the time diamonds, and I think these are really pretty, these date covers. I really like those. And there is the littles. So again, the time diamonds, date covers, and littles are an add-on that you can buy through the shop. And then this was a quick and dirty little mock-up, because I actually don't have like any of the full checklists on here, and that was because I was just testing them and had some miscuts when I was testing them. So, but here's kind of like what the bottom washi looks like, and I think that actually looks quite pretty. And only used like one of the little time diamonds here, so that's probably still not a really good representation of how those work. But I've done a couple of them where it say you had another something going on at say 2 o'clock, or you know, what if this was a different time? So you could have 3:30 practice, say this was 5 o'clock dinner plans, you know, and then if you needed to put another one here, say 7 o'clock was the ball game or something like that. And so it's really kind of it looks really kind of cool, especially if you have a especially busy day where you're needing to be multiple places. But it's cool just for, you know, one thing. Oh, dentist appointment today at this time too. So anyway, I hope that you guys like these. I had a lot of fun putting them together. And I really hope that I can make this video upload simply, easily. Please, YouTube, be my friend. But I really hope that that you'll like and subscribe to my channel, where I can send out more updates on what's happening in the shop, and hopefully you guys will get to know me better, and I'll get to know you better through your comments and suggestions. I do appreciate feedback on what you like and what you don't like. I think it just makes my shop better, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. I mean, I know that I enjoy several of the girls that I watch. I feel like we're sitting down and chatting and enjoying each other's company over, you know, a soda and a bag of chips, and just, you know, catching up at the end of the day. And it's really fun to me to realize that there is this awesome planner community, and that if I will get over my little setbacks of how to talk to you guys like you're really in the room with me instead of thinking I'm talking to myself, that will be awesome and contribute to the fun that we have here. So thanks again.